What is going on, YouTube? It's Mike back here with my Battle City Odion deck profile. This is a pretty interesting character in the Battle City era. He helped Merrick with his evil, but yet he still wanted to save him from his evil. So, um, kind of a weird situation he was in. Um, his deck is pretty cool. So let's see what he's got going on. So the one Winged Dragon Raw. Even though in the anime it was a fake copy, technically, he still played it, so I include it in this deck. I would not include Immortal Phoenix and Sphere Mode in this deck like we saw in Merrick's deck, just because those are kind of Merrick's signature cards, and I'd rather keep it more accurate with his deck. And then we play the 3 Mystical Beasts of Circuit, which he used in combination with his field spell, Temple of the Kings. And each time this card destroys a monster by battle, destroyed monster is removed from play, so it's banished, and this card gains 500 attack. Plus, this card has 6 stars, so that's why we play 1 copy of Cost down in this deck, as you guys might see on the far right there. So it could be pretty good. And then you have 3 Ra's Disciple. And this card is really good for getting out Egyptian God cards. So if you have like an Egyptian God card specific deck, play 3 of this card, Ra's Disciple. It's really good. And then we have 2 Dispel just for spell removal. I would almost bump this card down to 1 and move cost down up to 2. Just because cost down might prove to be more of a help than Mystical Beast for Mystical Beast circuit purposes. But then we move on to Pot of Greed. 3 Swords Revealing Light, just like Ishizu did. He plays 3 copies of Swords of Revealing Light. And then we play 1 Gold Sarcophagus. This card is kind of interesting. I felt like it went along with his theme of Egyptian Gravekeeper. He's kind of like a Gravekeeper in a way. That's his job, or like a protector. But I thought Gold Sarcophagus kind of went with his theme, so you play it, and it adds 1 card from your deck to your hand, whether you want Temple of the Kings or maybe your Egyptian God card. It's whatever, but it's a pretty good card. And then we play Graceful Charity and Monster Reborn. But then move into Temple of the Kings. Great, obviously, goes in combination with Mystical Beast Circuit. You can send 1 Mystical Beast Circuit in your card zone, in your monster card zone, and this card to the graveyard. Special summon 1 monster from your hand deck or 1 fusion monster from your actual deck. You can only use each effect of Temple of the Kings once per turn. So you can destroy this card and Mystical Beast Circuit to get out your Winged Dragon of Ra. So, and if you wanted to play a couple of good fusion monsters that maybe went along with his theme, you can do that too. Anything to make this deck a little more competitive. I think that would be pretty cool. Since you can play a fusion, you can play a fusion monster with that effect. And then Mage Power, just good for get his monsters more attack points. His Mystical Beast Circuit can get pretty insane in attack points. I think when I played this deck with Mage Power, I've gotten Mystical Beast Circuit up to 8,000 attack points just with all the monsters he destroys, and gets just too big. Your opponent ends up having to forfeit. That's just how it goes. And then Mirror Force, since Merrick played it, I want to play it in here in this deck. It doesn't need protection as much since it plays a whole lot of traps. But it's a good card. If you draw into it, you're always happy. And then Mythic Probe. You can only activate this card when a continued spell card is activated. Negate all continued spell cards during the turn. This card is activated. So Mythic Probe, a continuous spell card would be Revealing Light, for example. But it has its uses. It's not super great or super bad, but I think 2's enough. Maybe even 1 would be good. And then Curse of Anubis. Change all effect monsters on the field to defense position, and the defense becomes 0. So good to get over maybe an effect monster that might be giving you some trouble. Embodiment of Apophis. One of his main monster he uses, it's a trap monster. You can flip it up, and it's a level 4 attack 1600, defense 1800 monster. and it's just a solid monster with all the benefits of a trap. Trap Jammer as well as Magic Jammer both destroys traps and magic, as you might be able to tell. And then Judgment of Anubis. When your opponent activates a spell card that would destroy a spell or trap card, discard one card, negate the activation. If you do, destroy. Then you can destroy one face-up monster your opponent controls, and if you do that, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's attack points. Whoa, that effect can get pretty insane, especially if your opponent plays like a Mystical Space Typhoon. I like to play some Mystical Space Typhoon in my character decks, and whoever is playing Mystical Space Typhoon, playing the Odion deck, might want to watch out for this card, because this card, if it gets his effect off, that's crazy. That's why I love this card. So Odion's main theme is definitely traps and getting that mystical beast of circuit, as well as his Winged Dragon of Ra out in the field. That's what I would focus on doing more than anything else. Just powering up his monsters with all those good cards he has. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this short Odion deck profile. Not a hard deck to play, but I will see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.